The inauguration of Donald J. Trump. I think that the inauguration is the one time when he will have everyone listening and open to hearing what he has to say. Even those who may have been and may still be against him, I think everyone will be listening to see what tone he strikes and what path he takes on that very first day. This is the time where he can bring the country together and give everyone hope, or he can tear apart and divide the country more. This is the one time where he can show he is the president and really turn things around. Yes, he will be, in fact, the president, but this is the time where he can show that he understands what that means and that he really does work for all the people in America, and that his agenda and what he wants for the country is going to make it better for everyone in the country. I believe that this is the one time where everyone will be listening to what he has to say. And I, for one, will be listening to what he says with an open heart and an open mind. And I will sincerely give him a chance that I would want any president to get on that first day. I will also pray for him and his family, because we all know that the job as president is not a garden. It's not easy. It's going to be difficult. It is going to be hard. And he's going to need our prayers and some goodwill from us in order to be a good job. No matter how you feel about the man, that job is still the same. And the presidency is still the same. He's there to do a job for all Americans, and he needs all of us as Americans to help and support him when he does things right. And he also needs us there to tell him when maybe he's going in the wrong direction. That very first day in inauguration, I hope that there will not be protests. I hope that there will not be people dissenting against the president at the inauguration. I think that one day, that's what I'm advocating for, that one day that everyone listens and gives him a chance. Everything that we've seen so far since he's won the election, all of that should be water under the bridge. The inauguration is a time for a huge reset. So my plea to everyone is on that inauguration day for all of us to come together as a country and all of us to stand there or sit there and listen to what he has to say. And then we can have a response to what he says. And then we can have a response to what he does. But my hope and prayer is that everyone in America can realize the gravity of that moment, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, and take a pause on that one moment to listen to what he has to say and give him a chance and let him either build up and make stronger America and bring all its people together, or let him drive a deeper wedge and cause people to go out and still be and protest against him. The inauguration is one time where the president has done nothing right or nothing wrong. That's the one time where he is taking that job and should be given that one day to express what he wants for the country. Once that day is done, all bets are off. But Inauguration Day is not the time for protest. People can Sure. But I would hope that they would not. That's a request. I would hope that they would not. And I would hope that if they do, that, well, there's a way to do everything. And there's a way to protest on Inauguration Day. And I think that one way to protest on Inauguration Day is to say nothing. Is to not respond. Is to not be present. To have loud, boisterous protest and people in the street with signs and burning effigies and all of that stuff, it's just not in keeping with what the Inauguration Day means. To me, this is my random and not so random thought about the inauguration. So this is how I feel it should be. Other people have very strong feelings in the other direction. But I would hope that they would listen to this, respond to this, and let me know what they think. Because I think the inauguration, when the person is taking that job as president, we should all give him our best wishes, our prayers, and our hopes should be pinned on that day. And the hope that he will, as he takes that office, realize the gravity of it. And then take that office with a gusto and with a resolve that we hope will lead our nation onward and upward. Yes, he has a lot of goodwill from the business community. He has a lot of goodwill from the world community. He has a lot of goodwill from a lot of Americans. But one thing we know about America, what starts off with a lot of goodwill and a lot of hope can end with nothing, no change, and an unmitigated disaster. So let's give Donald J. Trump, our president, the respect of that inauguration day, of acknowledging what he accomplished and acknowledging that as president, he holds the future of America and everyone in it in his hands. And we just want him to do the best job. That is my hope. That is my wish. And that is my prayer. And that's my random and not so random thought about the inauguration of Donald J. Trump.